Hi, it's Robyn Levin bringing you another extraordinary entrepreneur making a positive impact. And we have some exciting news today. For those of you in the software industry, you're going to want to check it out. We are introducing and previewing the Demo Wizard by the author of the book, How to Demo Software So People Buy It, by Brian Geery. Welcome. Welcome, Brian.
Hey, Robyn. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So Brian is the managing partner with Sales Envy, and he is an expert when it comes to software sales consulting. And we have exciting news to share about the new product, the Demo Wizard. Tell us a little bit about that, and how did that come to be?
I think I'll start with how it came to be because it really goes back to my first job in software sales. I sold software to manage the prescription fulfillment process at pharmacies. And I competed against script systems. I worked for SoftPoint Data Systems. And even though what I was selling was significantly less expensive than script systems, I often lost sales to script systems. I couldn't figure out what was going wrong. But fortunately, their top salesperson at Script, Tom Modine, ultimately ended up coming to work at my company. So I got to see how he was delivering his software demonstrations. And that was my big aha moment as to how you can win sales in software sales based on your demo. So let me give you a little example. When I would demonstrate the software and say, Mr. Pharmacist, here's where you enter the patient's name. And we have this cool sound search feature. So like you could spell Rodriguez with a Z and not an S, but still find the one you're looking for. And over here, we enter the insurance company information in their insurance code so that you're not going to get rejects like you get. Robyn, I was teaching pharmacists how the software worked. I wasn't persuading them to purchase. What Tom Modine did was he'd say, Mr. Pharmacist, these are 5 copies of prescriptions that you provided for me. By the way, these were in the days of in-person demos. And he'd say, if you wouldn't mind, time me with that clock on the wall there, and I'm going to go ahead and fill these using our software, and then I'm going to explain what happened. So he'd pick up a prescription, do a little typing, pick up a prescription, do a little typing 5 times. How long did that take? The pharmacist said, let's see, just under a minute and a half. So Tom said, so if I recall correctly, it currently takes you 3 minutes to fill 1 prescription, and you're filling over 200 prescriptions per day?
Wow.
Yeah. So the difference was Tom was persuading to purchase. I was teaching to use.
Okay, and he was hitting the pain point immediately, but by showing it.
Yeah. And exactly, you said the keyword pain point. He was solving the pharmacist's business challenges.
And talking in his language, probably.
In his language, absolutely. And, that was such an important learning. Well, over the years, I've consulted with software companies on improving their demo strategies. But it's really in just this last year that we built a software tool, the Demo Wizard, which is an online tool that enables software sellers to be more like Tom Modine and less like me years ago.
And yeah, go ahead. No, that's really exciting. So we are pre-announcing it right here today.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited about this. And to put it in a little context, one of our first customers is Clockwork Software. And this is their website. So you just get a sense. They're a Saas company, like all people who use the software Demo Wizard. Okay. And they sell software that manages the retained executive search process. Well, using the Demo Wizard, Clockwork's demo to close ratio has improved. They used to close about 2 out of 10 demos. Now they close 4. The length of their demos used to be an hour and a half. Now it's 45 minutes. The number of demos to close a sale used to be 3 or 4. Now it's 2 or 3. But the best part, the overall net result was revenue per rep has increased 38% since starting to use the demo wizard. So let's take a look at how it works. I'm going to pretend I'm a salesperson at Clockwork Software. Here's the demo wizard home screen. And I'm going to play the role of a salesperson at Clockwork Software, and I'm getting ready to give a new demo. And I click new demo, and I'm giving a demo to Astor Talent, and Jim Astor is the partner and founder. So I'd fill in that information here, which I'm going to do with a single click because I can't type in public. And we're going to create this new demo. I'll hit next, and it says, who's going to be there? Well, a partner is going to be there. At this point, the demo wizard is lining up what I should say and what I should show during the demo. I hit next, and it says, hey, of all the feature sets I could demonstrate, here's the ones that are most important in the sequence that I should demonstrate them in.
To the partner. Is that because you chose the partner? So go back.
Yeah.
Would you mind just going back one screen and show us some other people that might be at the meeting or on the meeting call?
Yeah. This demo is to one person, a partner, which is why I checked partner. If we had others, we could certainly incorporate them as well.
Okay.
When I hit next, the demo wizard is going to say, since I'm demonstrating to a partner, of all these feature sets I could show, just show these that are checked because that's what partners need to see, and show them in the sequence. I think that's just fine, so I hit next. And now, when you demonstrate software, there's a lot of times you're not showing your screen anymore. You're having a conversation about like the business case or the implementation and training. So here it's saying of all the conversations I could be prepared to have, here are the ones that I should have. And since I know a little bit more about Jim's situation, I'm going to include this feature on GDPR as well. Now, when I launch my demo, well, let's just do it. This is what I should say and what I should show during the demo. It's similar to a teleprompter. I can speed it up or slow it down as needed.
So this is what the sales rep is seeing. And I take it that these are virtual meetings, so they would probably have a dual screen, a dual monitor?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, I would be showing the software on a second monitor, and that's what you'd be seeing if you were Jim Astor. But as the salesperson, I'm looking at this screen, the demo wizard. And now what I can do, now in literally 3 clicks, I have a solid, persuasive, and compelling demo talk track. Now I can customize it based on what I know about Jim's situation. For example, I know he was really anxious to see the candidate portal, so I'm going to drag that feature set up a little bit closer to the beginning. Maybe I want to customize some things about business development, so I could add whatever sentences here I want, talking about the what was discussed during pre-demonstration discovery. Now, I practice, I drill, I rehearse, I just do all this out loud, so you're not going to sound like it's scripted. By the way, these can be scripted or bulleted. We find the more senior salespeople prefer bulleted. New hires tend to like scripted.
Anyway, are they on camera at this point? So would it be obvious that they're looking at it like a teleprompter, or can they toggle the camera off and on when they need to? So if they need to look at their script, they can do that seamlessly?
Yeah. Well, usually you keep the script. This is for my eyes only as a salesperson.
Okay.
So this is always on. The screen that you'd be seeing is Clockwork's actual software. So you as a potential customer don't see the demo wizard at all.
Right. But the sales rep, are they being on camera at this point in the demo?
Yeah. Well, a best practice is to stop here and there from showing a screen of software and just turn your camera on when you're having the conversation about implementation or training, for example, you'd probably just want your camera on. You're not showing anything.
And they can do that from this demo wizard? Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they can toggle the camera back off and on. We're right from this portal.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
But now, one final element. There's so much that we could cover, but just want to whet people's appetite with this.
Yes.
As a salesperson, maybe when I'm discussing the home view, Jim mentioned something about a competitor. So I just click the competitive intelligence icon. Maybe in the candidate portal, I'm always getting the same questions. So I click the question mark icon. What that does when I end the demo, oops, I forgot to start it, I can give feedback to the demo wizard administrator, and maybe I learned that our competitor Thrive has new pricing. So now the demo wizard administrator will get that note on his or her dashboard and can incorporate that new competitive intelligence into the template, so all the other salespeople have that important information for when they're giving their demos.
That's excellent.
So yeah, that's really
that's real time.
The software in a nutshell. So I'll stop sharing my screen here.
And by the way, Brian literally wrote the book, How to Demonstrate Software So People Buy It, by Brian Geery, which is available on Amazon. So clearly, Brian knows this industry inside out.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, and those that are watching, what are some of the challenges today in the software industry and for the reps that are selling software?
Well, the core challenge still exists that I dealt with so many years ago, where I was teaching to use versus persuading to purchase. But beyond that, there's always a lot of competition in the software field. So, that's why Clockwork used to win only 2 in 10 deals. Now they're winning 4. The other thing is time management. There's only so many sales minutes in a day. So salespeople have to be very cautious with where they spend their sales minutes. The demo wizard really helps reduce the length of time it takes to prepare for demos, any post-demo work. So basically, you can do more demos in the same amount of sales minutes. And since your demos will now be shorter, again, you can do more demos.
I think they seem pretty interactive and more interesting than a typical sales call would be without it.
Yeah, absolutely. It gets fun.
And there's a company that wants the demo wizard right now.
That's it. The phone just rings off the hook.
Live with Robyn. That's okay. It happens. So we covered the challenges in today's day in the software industry, and specifically the challenges for reps, and how your demo wizard helps accelerate the process, keeps it more engaging, entertaining, interesting, and provides in a lot of competitive intelligence as well. How do people find out more?
SoftwareDemoWizard.com.
Okay, we will put that in the notes.
Yep. Connect with me on LinkedIn.
Brian Geery, Geery, yes.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, connect on LinkedIn. And would they be able to have a quick call with you?
Yeah, well, actually, the best way to get started is to send me a recording of a live demonstration. I'll take a look at it, and then we'll talk. And I'll provide some feedback on your demonstration. And we can decide where to go from there.
Excellent. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here today. Clearly, I can see that how you turn salespeople into top producers, and this is really exciting news. The Demo Wizard.
Thanks, Robyn. Have a great day.
Okay, you too. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.